Okay.
I don't know if it's time for me to snap. I don't know if it's time for me to snap or not.
What do you mean time for you to snap?
I'm
I
on
feel like
the
you
edge.
snap more than fucking spaghetti, man.
What do you mean? I haven't snapped more than a spaghetti.
Well, you have. You snapped after the show after CPD, and then you became a criminal. I mean, you probably snapped during CPD when you tried to kill all those people and blew up the hospital. You know, that sounds like someone who snapped.
That was after CPD. Then stuff during it and before. There was a time where I sent all the peacekeepers into a crowd of people and had them violently beat them down at the courthouse. I don't think you were there for that.
No, I wasn't.
I sent all the peacekeepers and enforcers. I brought a whole bunch of them with me. I gave I talked to the public. And then the public was being rowdy, so I sent the peacekeepers into the crowd to beat the shit out of them.
You're telling me that's not a man who snapped?
No, that was a man who wanted order. That was a man who wanted, order from the audience.
From the
unruly,
from the lesser.
I continued my speech while they were all being beaten violently by our troops.
Listen, what do you want advice about? Should you snap? Is that your question?
Dark. I don't know if how long it's going to take for this director thing to pan out.
Months, maybe even a year.
God.
That's my estimate.
Why do you think it's going to be so goddamn long?
I feel like the economy might collapse before we get a new director, man.
You might be onto something. You might be right.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there should be some money coming your guys' way.
I think you should snap.
Richard, if I snap, you're the first one I get.
Okay, come on, man. We're in this together.
We're in this together. Now we're in this together. Now we're in this together. Which one is it, Richard? You're sending mixed signals like a hot chick that's had like a drink at a party. Like you're like into me, and then you're fucking not into me, and it's just like I'm just gonna leave. Like you gave me your number, I texted you. You ignored it for like 3 days.
Listen.
You're such a tease.
I'm a married man.
You don't know what you want either.
Well, apparently my husband's gonna eat ass for the cadets, so I don't know much anymore.
Your husband's gonna eat cadets' asses, and you're okay with this?
Yeah, something like that.
You're such a cuck. You really are the definition of a fucking... You are terminally a bottom. That's what you are. You are terminally a submissive bottom. That is what you are.
What did you call me for again? I can't remember. It's been 5 minutes.
I needed your goddamn advice, and you gave me a 3-minute time limit, and we're at 5 minutes now.
You're well over, so you need to wrap this up.
Okay. Look. We got to figure shit out because we are in this together. All right. If I become sheriff, you want to come work for me?
No.
Why the fuck not?
Because someone's got to look into you when you're the sheriff.
Yeah, what better way to do that than working with me directly?
No. I'm just looking from the outside. I'll peek through the curtains.
Oh, come on. We both know you're not good at that. Your idea of looking at it from the outside was you and Tex driving past in a car several times while I was inside of a business just talking to people.
No, actually, we were on the construction site watching your forehead have it out in the parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not allowed to talk to friends. I'm not allowed to meet people.
I didn't say that. We were just doing our jobs, man.
Doing your job. You didn't even agree with my termination.
I can't remember what the actual details.
Exactly!
Listen. I can't remember what exactly happened, to be honest. It was all done behind closed doors, man. We didn't know what happened.
You should have been... Listen, you gotta understand something. You need me. All you do is get assaulted by monkeys with hammers without me around.
You know, listen, I don't need you, but it would be nice to have some more, I don't know what the word is, hands-on marshals. you know, with some experience.
I knew that you were always Team Pred. You have
No,
always
I'm
been
not
Team
saying that.
Pred, even
Like,
though all the
not you.
horrendous,
Like someone
hurtful
like
things
Connor
I've done
Stubble.
to you.
You know, like Stubble. You know, I heard Stubble might be around.
Stubble's he was always a good one. I wonder if he's still loyal.
You know, Duncan's running for sheriff.
Yeah, I know Duncan. Duncan's Team Pred.
Yeah, he's got some. He's what?
He's Team Pred.
No, he's going for sheriff, man.
Yeah, he's Team Pred.
But you're going for sheriff.
Look. I think Princess might betray me.
I think Princess just said that she's going to make Duncan the sheriff.
I was there at the interviews. She ain't making Duncan sheriff. She did not like.
No, that
Duncan
was all discussed
much.
before the election.
Okay, but what do you mean that was all discussed beforehand? This is information that's hasn't hit my desk yet.
Yeah, they had a whole discussion about it. Yeah.
Hey, how much do I got to pay you for you to rent your office out to me?
What office?
The marshal's office. How much do I got to pay you to rent the marshal's office out?
No, you're not having it. It's all shit.
No, just rent it out to me for a month. I'll give you 250 grand.
What are you gonna do with it?
To have parties there and stuff like that. You utilize
you're gonna trash
like
the place.
I'm not gonna try. I will hire. Listen, you have my word that I will pay someone to clean up. I'll pay you to clean up.
Yeah, Duncan's got his undersheriff chosen too, and it's like this 80-year-old man.
Yeah, it's some old ass guy that really doesn't like him much.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That guy did not like him at all.
He said he's trying to hire a bunch of old guys too, but
yeah, he's starting a fucking nursing home by the looks of it. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Honestly, he sounded pretty good.
He's gonna hire he said he was gonna hire Aaron Bison as his captain.
That's a choice.
How do you feel about that choice?
Listen, my feelings are unimportant, man. I like Bison.
No. Your feelings are important. God damn it,
I like Bison.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You like a lot of people.
Am
I the only person you don't like?
No, there's other people I don't like. You know, like terrorists and treasonous and stuff.
Well, I just happen to hit the nail on the head on all of those.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
I feel personally attacked.
Eugene stole my car.
Where were you when Sanguine happened?
What do you mean? I was the radio guy. Oh, we never spoke about this. Yeah, I was organizing everybody on the radio. I was like the fucking army dispatcher. And then when shit was getting like down at the end with the house, you know, the manor, I was in a fucking helicopter shooting a minigun out the side. No, actually, I was flying the helicopter.
I bet you that shit was real hectic in the beginning because we took down like 40 of you before we even took our first casualty.
Oh, it was a little bit, but we managed it well. You know, we had everybody. Each team had a team radio, and they were on the radio with me. So it wasn't like hectic, everybody on the same channel. It was very organized.
You know that we had hundreds of IEDs that didn't detonate?
You had IEDs?
Who did you get to sabotage our IEDs? Yeah, who did you get to sabotage our IEDs? We had literally hundreds of IEDs not work.
I can't reveal that.
We would have easily eviscerated your guys'
still active in the city as a criminal, so.
The person who sabotaged the IEDs is still active as a criminal.
That's right.
Who?
I can't tell you that kind of information.
Listen, I'm not on some vengeance against them. I just want to know who they are because I might need them to, you know, make some IEDs for me.
I can't tell you that, Fred. I'm sorry.
Why are you such a diva?
Coming for you?
Why are you such a goddamn diva, Richard?
Fred, you know what? You're projecting. I've got to go.
Go then.
Okay.
Go then.
Goodbye. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just making it up. In a military rifle? Fuck. Leave that open. Right, let's have a look at what Craig did. Alright, so this is what Craig did. So he's combined it, or I haven't looked yet. So he's combined it all. It's in date order. It's from numbers. What is this? Oh, this is an unknown number. Oh, now we know it now. It's Mia Torini. So Wyatt called EKG on this day. Does he have the faceless number? Oh, it's even got the bank stuff like wrapped in. Silvio Di Vincenzo. So this means like the call wasn't active. Why is there a time on it? It says 18 seconds. Let's see. 18th at 5:11. Veterans. EEI. Oh yeah. It didn't go through. Okay, just checking. Does Pred know Jim? No, I don't think so. Wait, did they meet on Onyx? I'm trying to remember. Was that Pred, or I can't remember whether that was Pred that... Oh, it was Pred, okay. Ellie Dean. Oh, that's how we got the name Caveman. Yeah, I remember. Okay. I placed an order with Tally a couple days ago. Checking on the stats. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything else here. Can I like resize and fit the data? Can I do that on all of them? Better. All right. Kitty Dream says I'm here. Well, here we go. There's the faceless calling. Is there anything from the faceless before then? No, so this is the faceless on the 18th. Calls Wyatt twice. Wyatt then tries to call Tally. Then tries to call Natalia Omar. That's interesting. The faceless calls Wyatt again. Wyatt tries to call Roderick. And Helios. And then 2 numbers we don't have. Or at least Craig doesn't have. Let's run these through. Billy Strut. And a number I don't have. Does he call them like back to back? And he calls James Kelly. He does a lot of interesting, like he does a lot of contacting this night. Like a lot. 627-8101. That's when he calls the faceless. So he talks with the faceless. He contacts Tally, Natalia, Roderick Helios, Billy Strut, unknown number, James Kelly, and then somebody that's had contact with the faceless. Okay. I think we need to put all those names down somewhere for sure. He goes to the clothing store. He gets changed. He then calls this number. Which is a number we don't have. They speak for 1 minute 50 seconds. They then call them back for another 30 seconds. He then gets changed again. Brandon then calls him. Wyatt then calls that number back. That's 424, right? 686. Dusty McSpurs. Okay. This is an interesting number that we need to find out. This is an unknown. This number pops up a lot. 422. 4260. I think we need to figure out who this is. For sure. 100% we need to figure out who that is. Who else? Yeah, this is a busy night for him, huh? So, let's do this. Where's the faceless? Highlight this. We'll just do it this way. So, from there, that's the first faceless call. Then he does a bunch of shit until he goes to sleep. Yeah. So, in that time frame, look at how many fucking calls he makes. So then, let's see what's going on down here. What was this number again? Dusty McSpurs. So find and replace. This might break the sheet. Oh shit. Sure? That should be fine. Actually, I don't want to do that. It's going to replace each individual one. Can I do a find and replace in this column? How do I do that? Oh, I can. You good? Are you done? That hasn't worked, though. No matches found? Oh, That work? Uh-oh. Let's not fucking mess with it. Okay. Send me back to the nose. There's 2 reinforced 5 large crates. This is all between this one guy. Brandon calls Wyatt. Yeah, it's not important. Chatterbox calls Wyatt. Brandon says, almost ready. I didn't see this before. Brandon texts Wyatt saying almost ready? Yeah. Says ready whenever. Sounds good, almost ready. Here now in the bank? Wait, what is going on here? This is weird. Hold on a second. Okay. So by the looks of it, what it looks like, this guy is selling fur to Wyatt. But then what's fucking me up is at the same time, Brandon is getting involved. And Brandon's like almost good ready whenever. And this guy's like, I'm at the bank. So does Brandon go with him? Because then Wyatt apparently sells these fucking club things, club rigs. 10 club rigs, whatever the fuck they are. But then there's no cash withdrawal. There's no bank transaction. Unless it's done through the fucking lumber company. If this, I think it's lumber company shit again. We need that lumber company stuff. What the fuck is he buying for 25k in Blaine County? And then here we go. Give you a call when you get a chance. I got some new furniture. Who is this Dusty guy? I need to check. Just in case he might be somebody of interest. Dusty. Oh, it's this guy. I don't know why I was thinking McRains. Completely clean. Got a hunting license the same day he was selling fur. What the fuck? He got a business license? How the fuck? Oh, it's March. Imagine this was Peter's when he was not a marshal. So it does seem like it probably was just a fucking selling fur and shit, but why was it? Why was Brandon there, and where did this random order come from? The fact that it was like straight afterward. Unless, hold on a second. Unless Wyatt, this is the thing, this is 10 seconds afterwards. Like, look, it's literally 10 seconds. Wyatt texts the guy he's buying fur from saying, I'm in the bank. 175 total boxes, 200 per, 35k. How's this guy got a fucking partner? I do think that guy genuinely is just a new guy. But he calls KG, and then immediately after, there's a fucking thing for Brandon. Okay, then let's go down here. Natalia gives a call to Wyatt. Wyatt calls back, then gives over Luciano's number. Tries to call Luciano. Did he message Sophia at some point? I don't see Sophia anywhere. This is the first Sophia. Wyatt got some furniture you might be interested in. It's Wyatt, give me a call when you get the chance. You have Lang, give me a call. Yes, I told him about your surprise. Sorry, we're doing a job and pick up. Yeah, that adds up with the Polito Bank. Got furniture to offer back around. Come to the lumber company when you get the chance. Then Wyatt sends over Flippy's number. James Kelly pops up quite a bit. Lang sends over his number, right? Yeah. 4 minutes later, 4 minutes later, he sold him 10 club rigs. That's fucking funny, dude. That's fucking funny. Then Sophia pulls him a little bit later. Pulls him. What's this? I don't know what this. What does this mean? I thought it's supposed to be a text, an empty text. Oh no, it's not. I don't know why that's happened. Oops. Where the fuck is that? Why is that not showing up? Okay, that's weird. Sends it to the fucking the account. Dude, we need to get into that fucking account. The money gets sent over. Wyatt then calls up KG. Bet, let me know when you hear got all the furniture packed up. Hold on. That implies to me that if this is weapons or something of the like, that they're doing it out of the lumber company. He's like, I'm outside, and we've seen people say I'm outside the lumber company and shit like that. Again, Bryant calls KG. 30 seconds. KG's definitely fucking well involved in all this shit. 100%. Kelly Dean, again, is a name that's... Kelly Dean is... ADMC? Yes. ADMC. I smell food. It smells really good. Guys are weapons? No, he doesn't. Okay, fucking zombie noises. I feel like Kelly Dean was involved in which one? The Barrett kidnapping. I think I remember his car, at least. So ADMC are involved. I just can't remember who. Then there's James Kelly. It's a different Kelly. Who is F and F? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Ellie Dean to Wyatt Jones. There's 6750 to 3662. Interesting. F&F is J Hobbs's gang. No longer besties. He's got his own gang now. $6,750 to $3,662. That could be pretty much anything. But we didn't get any kind of bank transaction. Again. Why the fuck is he where's he? Is he just using the lumber company? Just to do all these fucking transactions? That's what it looks like. Brandon and Wyatt again. Looking some shit up. Who's this? Armani Singh. Isn't that FNF 2? No. I'm making shit up. Where did this number come from? Before that? Before now? Oh, they just had a 20-second phone call. Okay. Wyatt, partner and I are about to do some hunting. Over some fur when you're ready. This is the same guy. This is Dusty. Helios, Michael, and James Kelly attempt to call him. Unsuccessful. Eddie B. Who could that be? I don't think we really care. Charlie Jones and Sophia Torres both call him, and then Sophie says, "Let us know." The lumber company transferred Wyatt $50K with no comment. James Kelly really trying to get through to him, huh? Is this the same guy as before? Oh no, we don't know who this is. Okay, we need to put some of these numbers down, I'll be honest. Wait, he rent... What is this about? Who the fuck is... Okay, look at this. We need this number. Has 2 phone conversations with this number, totaling about 4 minutes. Instantly takes out $50,000 from the lumber company. Rents a car. Wait, what the fuck is he renting? 28K? Road trip. Why is my... I can't alt tab. There we go. Road trip. time. Son of a bitch. Is there anybody I want to talk to? In particular. Furniture. Still nobody. Now fix the car up. I've still got the fucking Crocs on. Leave the furniture guy alone. Listen, he did this to himself. I feel like I need to write a lot of subpoenas tonight. Including the try to rewrite the ones from the other day at the helicopter thing. We need to try and figure out this Victor's phone number. Maybe I'll subpoena that number that sent a code. The fuck? Is there a local here? An encoded message to the Faceless that had Victor at the end. Considering we've got a dead Victor. And I think regardless, sending an encoded message using, or I guess, encrypted? I don't know what the right terminology of that is. To a terrorist organization should be enough to subpoena them, hopefully. Because that's pretty suspicious behavior, wouldn't you say? God damn it. But that might be our Victor that's dead, and because we don't have that guy's phone, I need to look for other avenues about figuring more about that Victor Blackwell guy. I'm gonna really try and get on top of everything tonight and get organized, you know? Right, let's go down to the rental spot. Give me a sec. $28,000 rental. Surely there's not a car that's that expensive to rent, right? I wonder if it's like a plane or something. I genuinely don't know anything about the planes. If there even is one. Yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, unless... a Speedo? A 7-day Speedo? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my frames are dropping. My upload is tanked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is going on? Nobody panic. My upload is dying. Completely. What the fuck is going on? Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I think we've settled though. To confirm. He's still around? Oh, he's not around anymore. Yeah, I dropped 15,000 frames. My bad, guys. Yeah, my upload just went really, I don't know what the fucking thing is. Pilot. There's no pilots. Who might know? Well, Rhodes might know. Man. How could the Fargos do this? By the looks of it, It looks like he might have rented a Speedo for 7 days. Is the only thing that makes sense with pricing. Like, if you go 7 days, the only thing that's that expensive is a Speedo. See? 25,000 plus tax. So it's 26k plus tax, which is going to roundabout be that 28k rental. Yeah, 28,886. Cool, Espinosa. Just in case, I will check to see if you can.
Hey, Richard.
Hey Matthew, I got a quick question. I think you might know. Do you know any people who got pilot's licenses yet?
I didn't know that the pilot's program was already active. At least, you mean aircraft or helicopter pilot license?
Yeah, like either. I don't know. You know the stuff that they do down at LSIA that King helps with it.
Yeah.
Do they rent their like planes and helicopters, or how does it work?
I'm pretty sure that they have to own one.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, that clears it up a little bit. I just wanted to get some clarification on that.
Yeah, you can purchase aircrafts. They're really expensive, but yeah.
Yeah, but this was I'm looking into a subpoena and there was a rental, and I was wondering because it's quite expensive, so I thought it might be an aircraft. But if you're saying they can't be rented, then it's done then.
At least I don't think so. Maybe now you can. Not 100% sure.
Now this was back in like February, so okay, I
No,
appreciate it.
I don't think you would have been able to rent it in February.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right, cheers, mate.
All right, take care.
All right, ciao. Does Wyatt own a? He doesn't have a pilot's license. No, he doesn't even own a pilot's license. Why would he rent a Speedo? That seems weird. Why rent a Speedo? Eugene Panto spotted on shore. Yeah, I'm trying to think about like what's the logic behind that one. Renting a Speedo. Like if he already owns, unless he's got Speedos that have like a bunch of shit in them, right? So he can't use those to transport something. Like let's say he's transporting a lot of stuff. He's got Speedos already, but they're full of shit. And so he has to rent a Speedo because he needs to transport a lot of stuff because the Speedo has the most space. That'd be the only thing I can think of. Back in the fucking hole. Back in the hole we go. All right. He makes a, so he speaks to this individual, whoever this is, takes out $50,000, rents a Speedo, right? Somebody tries to call him, he doesn't pick up. It's Brandon. He calls Brandon back after like 10 minutes. So is he meeting, what this sounds like to me is he's meeting this person. Whoever this number is, he's gone to meet them with a fucking rented Speedo, so possibly to pick stuff up, right? He's gone to pick stuff up Didn't answer Brandon because he was meeting / busy. And then after that's wrapped up at about 11:15, he's called Brandon and he's called KG again. Interesting. Rocco Russo had make a bet to LS. He didn't care. He just didn't care. Again with Brandon. A lot of shit with Brandon. Purchases some shit from LS County. Possibly a burner phone here. He was at Palito Bank here. Okay. Oh, dude. He meets Brandon at Palito Bank. Right here. Because this is a paycheck. So again, likely another purchase or transfer of some kind. What it is, though, we don't know. Wait. Ellis County transferred what the $2,000 into Wyatt's account? How the fuck does that work? I think this is radios, I think. Can you send me Tally's number? You got keypads. Paid. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, lumber company again. Everything goes to the fucking lumber company. I mean, it's to be expected to an extent, right? I mean, it's not furniture. We got a sneaky feeling it's not furniture. It's not the right one. Wyatt Jones out the blue tries to call Georgina Williams. Okay, so refuels. Bunch of shit going on the 23rd with Wayne Freeman. Wait. No, I don't want to cook too hard. Anything else? Anything else in here of interest? Here's the faceless. Calls at 21:32. Instantly calls Brandon Valentino. Instantly. Who's this? He really wanted to talk to this person. We don't know. Fuck. He really wanted to talk to this person. Straight after talking to Flippy, too. I'm wondering, like, my gut instinct here. I'm wondering. Okay. Here's a hypothetical, or at least a question that we need to ask. Do these suppliers know each other? Like, do they, like let's say Wyatt's a supplier, right? And then, I don't know, Flippy's a supplier here. Does Wyatt know that Flippy's a supplier, and does Flippy know Wyatt's a supplier? And if they do, are they working together? Like, are they giving each other business, or are they trying to cut each other out? Or are they just doing what the Faces tells him, which is like get as many of these weapons out into the street as you can. Because the reason I'm asking is because let's say Flippy is or isn't, right? He calls Wyatt. Then Wyatt tries to call this one number 3 times. A number that we don't have on record. So possibly a burner. Fuck, I'm mid train of thought. Hello, honey.
Come outside.
Okay, yeah.
I have a 95 in my car. It's Reese, but
The EMS.
Reese Harper, the serial HVAC stealer.
Was he an EMS?
Reese, were you EMS? He was.
Son of a bitch.
6 months ago. Honey, check the glove box.
What's in here? Oh, a furniture stash.
Courtesy of Austin Bean. I gotta go pay him.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, honey. Yeah. Listen, Reese, you gotta sort your life out, man. You gotta sort it out.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
after this arrest, I'm pretty sure I have 200 points on my license.
That's not a good thing. Your mother's disappointed in you. I heard her on the radio earlier.
Oh, she's always disappointed in me.
That's not a good thing, mate.
You have 185 points on your license at the moment. Oh, and you're tagged as a little guy.
Yeah, I'm 4'11".
Oh, you did resign in November. Yep. I
Why?
miss you, John.
I'm pretty sure I resigned on my birthday.
Why?
Is your birthday November 18th?
No, November 11th.
Oh, close enough. It was a week off.
I resigned because during my shift at the time, it was boring and dead as hell, and I was literally just sitting in the ambulance bay doing nothing by myself.
And you're an
you
adrenaline junkie.
You couldn't come up with something better than doing crime.
I mean, I don't think I would suit being a PD officer.
Well, lock him up, honey. Lock him up.
Say less.
What was my train of thought? Help. What was I saying? Baka. Is this out of GTA? Is this song out of GTA? I think it is. You think my train of thought was salad? Great. What was my train of thought? Oh, okay, yes. I remembered what it was before I saw your message, Doctor. So let's say Flippy calls Wyatt, right? Let's say Wyatt's one of these suppliers, and Flippy isn't, right? Here's the hypothetical. Flippy calls up Wyatt and he's like, I need some, insert something. I don't know, a fucking shotgun. Right? And Wyatt's like, I ain't got those, buddy, but I know who does. Then he calls up this number. Not once, not twice, 3 times. So is he doing that because he knows who else is supplying? Do you know what I mean? Now this number has shown up a fair amount, to be fair. A fair amount. But he's never gotten through. Ooh, okay, hold on. That makes it even more interesting to me. But he doesn't leave a text message. So initially I was like, okay, that's interesting because, you know, he's calling this number up. Maybe, like, let's say it's a burner phone of some other person that's important in this. Like here, he calls and does a missed call, but he never gets a call back. So what I was thinking is, like, does he call this number, and this number is basically like a voicemail service, and whoever's on the other end looks at it every now and then, sees who tried to call them, and calls them back from a payphone, but then he doesn't always leave a text message. If he lets a text message every time, I'd probably think that, but he doesn't. Which means that maybe it's not a burner then. Maybe he assumes this person to be around and this is their actual phone number. Because if it was a burner, then you're like, okay, whoever it is, fucking Matt Rhodes isn't on their burner phone right now. I need to leave a text message. But it's not. And then probably like somebody else. I don't know. I don't know. Regardless, Wyatt then called KG and then James Kelly. I think KG, James Kelly, Brandon Valentino are all names. Those were the 3 names he called straight after the faceless. So those are like big fucking targets for us right now. KG and James being members of F&F. Is Brandon F&F? I don't know. See if we got anything else interesting in here. Oh, look, it's Reese Harper. Can you come get this furniture? Can you bring food? Now, we know that Tally works at the lumber company. Ooh, hold on. We needed a fucking employee list, is what we need. Because if we suspect shit's going on at the fucking lumber company, we need to know who has access. And I asked him during the interview, I remember. And he said, Tally. Who else did he say? Pulling up the YouTube. Pause. Playlist. Faceless. Tyler Peters. Wait, where is it? There it is. So when you reached out to them to buy lumber, when did that occur? Kind of fast forward.
We was in talks about it for like 3 weeks, but it took effect last week.
It's really recent.
Yeah, very recent.
Okay. Oh, there's an answer. And before that, how were you handling everything?
We had the Lumberco warehouse down on Elgin. We made everything in-house, so we had... He had the Lumberco warehouse? It's not there. He doesn't own it. Who the fuck owns that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. 18 to 20 benches, all working at the same time.
Okay. You just made furniture stuff in there?
Yep.
Okay. And other than you, who had access to that warehouse?
Currently, the roster is very thin. We have Tally, Marks, Helios, Hannah, I want to say the name. I don't know, some lumberjack. And then Michael Rizal.
Okay.
But he used to lumberjack for us as well. So he kind of kept keys because it was a good relationship. He's a good business partner when it comes.
You remember when we interviewed Barrick? And me and Barrett had a conversation about it. And we were like, when someone's telling the truth, they tell the truth. And when someone's trying to tell a lie, they often tell you much more information than you asked. So he told us Tally Marks, Helios Law, Hannah, and then Michael. Michael used to do lumberjack. He used to give us lumber. And so he's kind of just kept that on. Why is Michael so important? Why did he give us so much information about Michael? It wasn't important at the time, but now it's kind of fucking